And now we are pleased to be joined by the newest member of the Oilers coaching staff, Associate Coach Jim Playfair. Jim, thanks so much for taking some time for us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Jim, this is a new organization in your coaching career, but there's a familiar face head manning this staff in Dave Tippett. Maybe talk about your relationship with Dave.
Well, Dave and I have worked together, for the block of time in Arizona, and it's worked out very well for us personally. It hasn't been the success on the ice that obviously we'd like to have seen, but I think that the style of play we like to play, the interactions from the day-to-day basis, the way we see the development of players, the way we see structure in the game, the way we prepare for the opposition has become very familiar to each other, and I think that having a little bit of head coaching experience in the game is important for the head coach. I think it's a two-coach league in the sense that two guys are really in charge and the rest of your staff are supporting the direction you're taking the group in, and I think that's probably the biggest connection we have.
Jim, you talked about the familiarity and the trust factor. Was that a big reason why you chose to come to Edmonton?
Yeah, I think that we both look at the opportunity now to get back in the game. We've been both out for a while, and the opportunity to come in obviously with Kenny Holland and having Glenn Gullickson we both know we have a history with Glenn. We both know him very well, and we think that the ability to have our staff together is exciting, and it gives us the opportunity to hopefully take this. Continue to push this organization back into the winning columns and consistently doing ourselves. I think the details of the game, we both see the growth in the game. We've watched some adjustments from afar for the last little while, and we're energized and excited to get going.
Jim, maybe talk about your hiring process with Dave, when he first reached out, and what are some of the preliminary conversations you've had with him?
Well, I think the big thing goes back to when we were both let go. We just felt that we there was areas of our game where we felt like we could have improved on. We felt that we were we were both in a situation where when we left, we knew we wanted to come back in the league. We knew we wanted to take some time off and try to identify where the game could be improved. And so, what basically happened was he was in Seattle, and the deal was he was going to go there. I was pursuing other opportunities, and the Edmonton Oilers opportunity arose with Kenny Holland, and Dave just reached out to me and said, "Listen, there's an potential chance, and if I do, I'd be interested in maybe having you come on board." And so, it was a process. Went through all the proper channels, and I think that now we both feel excited about getting back to work and getting started.
Now, throughout your talks, what are some of the commonalities that you guys have shared, and how you guys hope to conduct the Edmonton bench?
I think the big thing is giving players defined roles, making players feel like the job they have is the most important job for us throughout the game that night, and recognizing that you can help players grow and develop their game every day. In some ways videotape, some ways just a conversation, some days it's just leaving them alone. But I think we both recognize the structure of game, we want to play without the puck, the way we want to defend, the way we want to work in our own zone, create speed through the neutral zone, and spend as much time as possible in the offensive zone is real familiar with each other. We're very consistent in that, and I think that it's an opportunity for us to look back on what we've learned over our careers and be excited about applying it. For both of us, it's time to get back to work, and for Dave, it's the first time he's coached in Canada. I've obviously coached in Canada in the past, so that part of it, it's a small detail, but it's an exciting part of the detail.
Now, this is also as big as a personal move as it is a professional move for you. Maybe talk about the steps that you went through with your family, your wife, and your 3 sons, and why you eventually chose Edmonton.
Yeah, I think with our 3 kids they're growing up, they're older, they're away from the house now, so it's just my wife and I making the decision, which is easier and funner and simpler.
Yeah.
But no, they're excited. Our children are brought up around the game, they've been around the game, and obviously they're excited about the fact they can, we can all get back into the NHL and doing it in Canada again. The energy, the excitement, the juice is something we're all looking forward to.
Well, things come full circle for you because you were a 1982 first-round pick, 20th overall of the Edmonton Oilers. Pretty funny how life works out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome, actually, when you look at it. I think when you're the team that drafts you, that reaches out to you at that point in time in your life, you stay connected to that group in some format for the rest of your life, I think. And so I've always watched the Disc Oilers from a little bit of a distance and kind of paid attention to what's happened. And now when this opportunity arose, it was funny to bring it back full circle, and it'll be good.
Jim, we appreciate your time.
All right, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.